This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. One of the things I struggle with in my analysis of the news, my commentary about the news, especially related to Fox News and conservatives who watch Fox News, is, and this was a question, I'll throw this to the audience. Let's have a conversation in the comments about it. For instance, Jesse Watters. I'm getting ready to play a clip. We'll just set the scene here, where Jesse Watters and a guest with a chyron that reads, "Is Taylor Swift a Pentagon PsyOp, a psychological operation?" So the question is Jesse Watters really this stupid? Because it is stupid. Or does he just have so much contempt for conservatives and the Republican audience that watches every word? Does he know them to be so stupid? Or is it maybe some combination of the two? I think it's more that he has so much contempt for the American people and the people who watch his show that he will put this forward. Because this is beyond parody. That because Taylor Swift, this is the conversation they're having, back in September, I believe, posted like on Twitter or Instagram or somewhere, a link to vote.org. Not a liberal organization, just a voter advocacy organization, vote.org, where you can go and you can register to vote in this upcoming election. And because she did that, like 35,000 people registered to vote. Great, right? Wouldn't that be something we would celebrate? No, not for Jesse Watters and Dum Dum that he has on the show. For them, this is a Pentagon psychological operation against America. That she's been enlisted by the Pentagon to get people sinister, in a sinister way, to register to vote. Let's watch the clip. Behold the stupidity of these two ignoramuses. Watch this.
And such, immeasurable amount of followers, she can potentially single-handedly swing voters because of just the amount of followers that she potentially can influence. So the answer is yes, Jesse.
Yeah, because when she posted the link to the vote.org, it's like hundreds of thousands of young Taylor Swift fans all of a sudden registered to vote. I wonder who got to her from the White House or from wherever. Who makes that initial handshake? Is it the binder?
Well, the administration has what they consider a perception optics management team, and those are professionals that go out and identify those people who may be unsuspecting, whether with knowledge or without knowledge, to do these type of campaigns. Now, it is possible that Taylor Swift, quite frankly, does not know that she is being utilized in a covert manner to swing voters. But the bottom line is that the Biden administration is savvy, identifying how many followers and how many voters potentially she can influence with either right information or misinformation. She certainly can swing the voters.
Okay, Stuart, thank you so much. I now know a lot more about Taylor Swift than I ever wanted to know. We appreciate it.
This is what is so bizarre about this, is if you compare the numbers of, let's just use Twitter for an example. Taylor Swift has about 95 million followers on Twitter. And it's a psychological operation, according to these two geniuses, that she would post a link to vote.org. Donald Trump has nearly the same number of followers on Twitter, so why is that not a psyop that he wants people to vote for him? Why is that not a Pentagon conspiracy? Explain it to me. You see, Republicans are so deluded about their position culturally, their position electorally, their position ideologically, that they can't conceive of why someone wouldn't vote their way. And it must be a conspiracy. It must be a stolen election when Donald Trump, a historically unpopular president, that he wouldn't just be elected in a landslide, reelected in a landslide. Donald Trump he's made the accusation, the claim that he actually won all 50 states. Apparently, Donald Trump thinks he's like a Ronald Reagan figure in 1984 that won all the states except for Minnesota, where the home state of Walter Mondale. Republicans are so committed to the prospect of voter suppression that they would discourage the registering of new voters by whomever. Look, if some mega popular conservative with 95 million followers on Twitter posted a link, I would say good on you. Using your platform, your influence for good. They're not encouraging voter fraud. They're encouraging voter registration. More people participating in the franchise is a good thing. And to try to spin it any other way is un-American. It is anti-democratic. Or it's just serving the masses in continuing to try to convince them that their way is the way and most Americans are with you, when that is just absolutely not the case. The vast majority of Americans have eschewed, have jettisoned Republican ideologies and policies and are drifting, slower than I would like, but drifting toward progress. Whether that be equality in America, whether that be access to autonomy, bodily autonomy, and being able to make healthcare decisions for yourself, or whether that be democracy itself. Anyway, what do you think about this? And good for you, Taylor Swift. Like, you need me telling you good job. The billionaire Taylor Swift. Good job. We need more of this. We need more of this. An honest, earnest participation in the franchise of democracy. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, as always, daily at dollemore.com. I would ask that you help support this work. It is only with the help of the channel members and my Patreon family that we're able to do what we do as well as we do it, and with an attempt to grow this operation. Click the join button below for $1.99, $1.99 a month. You can become a channel member. You can hit the super thanks button. You can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. All those are great ways to help support this work. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore on Twitter and Instagram and Threads and TikTok and Facebook and Blue Sky, all of them at Dollemore. I would love to see you there. And I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.